Well, we always start our show here on Studio 10 saying the lights are on. It's time for Studio 10. Well, someone who knows a lot about making sure the lights stay on is Brian from Consumers Energy. Welcome into Studio 10.
Hey, it's great to be here.
It's great to have you because we know that Consumers Energy makes it its #1 job to keep the lights on. And the latest way to do that is through your reliability roadmap. So talk a little bit about what that is.
You know, and you really hit it on the nail on the head. It's about keeping the lights on. We are an energy provider. We know we have nearly 2 million homes and businesses across the state, tens of thousands of folks in the Lansing and Jackson areas who do just that every day. They turn on their light switches, they turn on their appliances, everything in your home and business, and you expect you have the power you need. So last year, we at Consumers Energy made a commitment. We said, we have this new reliability roadmap. It's our plan. It's actually what we're doing, our commitment to you, our customers, to make sure that we are making the grid, the power grid, stronger, more resilient. When those massive storms come through the state, we're going to have a grid that bounces back quickly. We don't want power outages. We want the power on for you.
Exactly, and we're very thankful for that. Otherwise, we would not be looking as pretty if we're getting ready in the dark. But yeah, as you mentioned, you're committed to fewer and those shorter power outages. So how is that work going?
Yeah, you know, like any good plan, like any good vision, you set some goals for yourself, right? You always know where you want to be. We had 2 major goals that we've set out. There's a lot more going on, but really the big picture is when you see the worst storms hit the state, and we had some bad weather just in January, we had some last year, even when tornadoes, when ice, when those things really strike us here in Michigan, we want to make sure we, at the starting gate, no more than 100,000 customers lose power. So you think about 2 million we're serving, we want to keep that universe of folks who are affected to 100,000 or less. That'll be important. And then secondly, if you do lose power, we want to make sure you get power back in 24 hours or less. It's a hardship. It's an inconvenience to lose power. Our job is to get those crews out there, those line workers, get the power back onto you quickly. Yes,
definitely very, very important. You know, you mentioned big picture, and as we look into 2024, we're already in that second month, believe it or not.
Don't you know it, yeah.
What else can we expect to see over this next year?
Yeah, you know, you already see Consumers Energy crews at work throughout the Lansing and Jackson areas. You see those bucket trucks. We know they're busy. We know exactly what they're doing when the power's out. But when the power is on, those line workers are doing important work. We're burying power lines in some cases. We're putting all sorts of new technology and equipment to really make sure the grid is smarter and stronger and again can withstand the bad weather. And of course, you're going to see forestry work getting those trees away from power lines.
Exactly. So is that can we also expect the roadmap to continue as well?
Yeah, this is really our commitment for the long term here. Okay. So we're talking about years and years of work. Last year we saw some great progress. Nearly 9 in 10 customers did get their power back in 24 hours or less. That's a great place to start. Now our job is to get power back in 24 hours for everybody.
Wow, I like that. Great goals. This is the stuff we like to hear.
Exactly.
Especially as you know, in Michigan, we love our state, we love our 4 seasons, but our weather.
But our weather,
it can be a little bit unpredictable.
Yeah, and that weather is getting a little bit more challenging. We're seeing more severe storms come through. Last August, 7 tornadoes all at once hit Michigan. That's a lot that Mother Nature's throwing at us. So really now our job is to fight back.
Right, exactly, and be proactive for the next storm. Well, we appreciate you so much for coming in, and of course, if people have any questions about the roadmap, about these new things that you're doing, where can they go?
Yeah, Consumers Energy has a great website for all your needs if you're a customer of ours, consumersenergy.com/reliable.
Okay, easy. Well, we are very excited that you are so reliable and can come into Studio 10 and that our lights are on here as well, but thank you so much for coming in.